Hello, this is Peter from Old Man King Homestead. Today's Tuesday. Got a mix of clouds and sun today. Finally starting to dry out a little bit after 2 days of very heavy rain. I'm sorry about my live on Sunday, but the internet was out most of the day. And on top of that, cell service wasn't what it should be either. I just had it occasionally here at home. And when I went into town, it's normally very good signal there. And it was a weak signal, but it was usable. So I put out that community post, not knowing exactly what was going to be going on at 5:30. Well, got home, internet was still out, no sign of it coming back. And a little after 5, I made the decision that I wasn't going to try to have my live because internet still hadn't come back. Then at 5:20, it came back. It was still raining pretty good at that time, so I didn't know how long it would last. I thought about trying to do it, then said, no, I'm sure it's probably going to go out again. And it's a good thing I didn't do it. Because at 5:32, internet went out again and was out for about 45 minutes. And then same as it's been doing all day. Come back for 5 or 10 minutes, go out again. And it was like that Sunday night, all day yesterday, last night. Finally today, back to good service again. I went out this morning, did a little bit of exploring around the property here. My creek is flowing. That's the first time since I've been living here since June that's actually been flowing. When Hurricane Beryl came through in July, there was a very slight trickle through the creek. But it's actually flowing today. Most everything else looks good around here. The only thing I could find was one small limb come down and pull my electric fence down in one spot. But other than that, I didn't see any damage at all. We were under a tornado warning for a few minutes yesterday afternoon. I guess there was a thunderstorm with rotation near Waldron and it was heading northeast. Well, I'm east-southeast of Waldron, so I didn't have to worry about that. I happened to be at the post office when I got the text message about it. And I looked to the north, and I did see some black clouds up there with what looked like a tail under the clouds. So I was glad that was heading one direction, I was headed the other direction. We do have some cooler weather moving in. I was hoping this warmer weather would last a little bit longer. We got some nights it's supposed to get down into the mid-40s. And I'm on my last tank of propane. I haven't used off it yet. It's a full tank. But it's on my heater now. And that's the last tank I'm going to be able to get for about 10 days. So I'm hoping I can stretch it out for 10 days. It'll last 72 hours, run the heater on low. 48 hours if I run it on medium. And 24 on high. I definitely won't need the heater on high. I'm hoping I can just get by having that on low at night. And then I should be fine with that. I have a crick. This wasn't here a couple days ago. Due to the rain that we've had the past couple days. This creek is now flowing. Not sure exactly how much rain we had. There's estimates for this area of the state from 5 to 12 plus inches. I would estimate we had probably 8 inches or more here. Because I know when Hurricane Beryl came through in July, we had about 4 inches from that. And there was just barely a trickle in this creek then. Here's the chickens. They think I'm coming in right now to feed them, but truth is, I'm not gonna. I didn't feed them till after dark yesterday. And I gave them 2 days worth of food. So they definitely don't need to be fed at noon today. I can hear the guineas up there. Can't really get them on camera from here. Well, they're just all out enjoying a day without rain. This is the worst of the damage that I've seen so far. Limb came down and got the fence pulled down a little bit. That won't be any problem to get off there. I've got to walk around and check the rest of the fence, see if there's any results that it's down. But we really didn't have too bad of winds. So I'm not expecting to find much damage unless the rain brought some limbs down. Because we did have a lot of rain. Here's my escaped convict. She's the only one I see out free ranging today. She never misses a day. She was out yesterday also. But by the time I waited to get up here between storms, it was just about dark when I got up here. It was after dark before I got done. She was in the coop when I got up here. Goldie and Honey found a dry spot. They could go back over in that area and it's dry. But they want to be up front because I'm here and it's very muddy up here. So they decided top of the doghouse would be a good dry spot. I've got to do a little work on the doghouse. That door big enough for a St. Bernard. So I've got to make that a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to build something around it so they have to go in from the side and then turn and go in. Keep the weather out of there. But the past couple of days, they've gone in between the doghouse and under the house. They've kept dry for the most part. And Honey's barking right now because Teddy's out here on the porch. Actually, I see Domino there too, but she's barking at Teddy. Hi, Teddy. I was hosing this area down every 2 or 3 nights to try to keep the dust down a little bit. I don't think that's going to be necessary for a few days. Oh, look who's coming. It's Buddy. Hi, Buddy. And Honey decided to come over. Honey, look at me. Goldie says, I can see you good enough. I don't have to jump down the mud and come over to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please like my video, and please continue watching. That's it for today. I'll see everyone the next time. Have a good one.